Hi and a warm welcome to Rockin' the Planet. I'm Shane and we got a great show lined up for you this week. My very special guests this week are Ali Cook, recently returned from touring in Europe, promoting her latest CD, Horseshoe Rodeo Hotel, and another great talent, Grant Ahua, who's travelled all the way from Tauranga, especially to perform for us. So before we meet them, let's see who has been rocking the planet this week. Well, Sir George Ivan Morrison, whom we all know as Van the Man, Van Morrison, recently celebrated his 70th birthday by performing 2 open-air concerts in his hometown area of East Belfast. Van returned to Ireland to actually perform live on the tree-lined Cypress Street, just a few hundred yards from where he was born. He has written songs about the street over the years, which he describes as a mystical place where he could always go to think. And he already has an OBE, and well, if that's not rocking the planet, I don't know what is. But anyway, someone else who's been rocking the planet big time, and she's a very exceptional lady. And I'm so pleased to welcome on the show the lovely Ali Cook. How are you? Don't mind if I shake hands? It's a little habit of mine.
That's okay, you can shake my hand.
So good. Thanks for being here,
Thanks
Ali.
for having me on today.
Now, Ali, I'm so excited because I want to hear all about this trip. You've just got back from Europe, Australia. You've been jet-setting all over the place.
Yeah, pretty much.
How did all this happen? I can't keep up with you.
Actually, this particular trip, I've been 3 times to Europe, and I go to Australia several times a year. So this particular European trip, I started noticing royalties coming in from Italy, and I didn't know what they were. And someone said to me, they sent me a video of a couple of hundred people line dancing to my song, and they'd picked up.
This is in Italy?
Yeah, and that's what it actually was. And one thing led to another, and I ended up going and playing over there. And then from there, as soon as I had the Italian festival, I kind of pitched other festivals around Europe. And
was it difficult? I mean, there was no problem. You just sort of.
Well, it is difficult because I do manage myself, and people sort of say to me, "Oh, how'd you get to play that festival?" Well, I pitch 5 to 10 festivals every week without fail.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, either here in Australia, across Europe. Like I just pitch. As soon as I get one, then I work a tour around it.
You are somewhat of a marketing, what would you call it? Marketing
person. Yeah.
Oh, more than that.
My
Genius.
background. Yeah, well, we stem back to the 80s. I went over and started working in cover bands in Australia, and I was working up and down the Queensland coast, and I started working for a promoter over there, just as like some extra money.
Yeah.
So I was the poster girl. So we had, in those days you had to handwrite the bottoms of the posters, and so I had this big poster board.
I still
used to spread the posters out, write the bottoms of the posters out like 200 at a time, roll them up, send them to Mount Isa, roll them up, send them to the venues, and then I went from there to being the girl that booked the hotels, and then the girl that booked all the rental cars in the hotels and booked the bands in, and then I went from there to doing the publicity. So
you're a one-man band.
It was my job.
Yeah.
So then I got sidetracked, and I continued to write music, but worked in the other side of the industry. I came back here and worked for Benny Levin, who was one of our great promoters.
We're talking quite a few years ago.
We are. We're talking the 80s.
Wow.
So I'm a baby boomer after all.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe you're a baby boomer. I've got to just see this because, without a doubt, I think you're in your early 30s. To me.
Definitely not.
I've always thought you was
another 20 years.
The young dog.
But anyway, so I guess I got a skill set up, and working, and I toured all around Australia with, at that point I was touring with like Ice House, The Angels, and Excess, like as they were coming through. Yeah, as they were coming through North Queensland, Petula Clark, Cilla Black, Bex Bygraves, just.
Can I ask you what sort of music you were playing at that time? Were you still playing?
I continued to write, and I was it was folky, but I just continued to write between working these tours. And then I ended up working on an Edgeley play that came up that was called Run for Your Wife, that we took on with David McCallum and Jack Smethurst. And people would remember him as the man from Uncle. So my job was to
David McCallum,
look after David McCallum and Jack Smethurst on that tour, and then I ended up going from there to work for Edgeley's, and I toured with the Moscow Circus.
Oh, so you had a great learning curve there with the right people and right in the right place.
And then my mum got sick. My father passed away, and I came back. I came back here in the 90s, and I had a partner, and I lived in Auckland for a while, and that was where I first started a record label. Tama Renata was a great friend of mine and of my partner's, and we started a label called Te Araha Records, and we put out Tama's workshop album, and this was before he did Once for Warriors. And so that was my first taste of doing...
You've been busy.
of doing a label, and then from the 80s the Edgeleys came over and they gave me a job on the Moscow Circus, and I left New Zealand and went all round Australia.
Can I ask you what you were doing with the circus? I mean...
administration, so I was looking after...
You weren't performing hoops?
No, looking after 150 Russians and the feeding of, you know...
Big job.
4 elephants,
big job.
you know, 11, like just massive, rolling into a town, and it was a 10,000 seat tent with a circus.
You've been a very
outfit,
like a travelling singing woman, if you like.
Yeah, I've always been in the entertainment industry. You know.
Now, who looks after? You've got children, you've got kids, you've got family. If you don't mind me bringing that up.
Yeah, okay. So I came back.
It's really complicated.
So when I came, then I was away with the circus for like 14 months, and then my mum got sick, and she had a stroke and had dementia. So I made the decision to give up my touring and come home and look after my mum.
Lovely thing to do too.
Which I looked after her for 6 years for the rest of her life. But in that process, I came back to Nelson. I met my husband, and that was 21 years ago.
So you from Nelson originally?
So I was originally from Nelson. So I came home, met my husband, who's not involved in the music industry at all, got married and had 3 kids. Bang, bang, bang.
He's sure involved in it now, isn't he?
Yes. Well, yeah. It was kind of like we made this pact that I would continue with my industry, because so it would mean that I would go away. Yeah. So it was like...
So does he play sort of house husband while you're away?
He did for years. Now the kids are teenagers and stuff anyway, and they sort of, you know, help out as well, but still... It's part of the family understands that I go away for work, and sometimes I go away and it's a music thing for me, and now I've been involved in associate production of films, so sometimes I've actually been away on a job that's to do with filming. So that's just, you know, it's the nature of the business. There's not a lot of that happens in Nelson, so you have to go away and do it. And
of course, you're good friends with another Nelsonite, I believe. She comes from there.
Yeah, Sharon.
Sharon. We're talking about Sharon O'Neill.
Sharon O'Neill,
who also lives in Sydney at the moment.
Yeah, well, I've done backing vocals for Sharon a few times on some shows.
And you catch up with her from time to time.
And I do catch up with her in Sydney as well. We're good mates.
Can I just say, Sharon, if you're watching the show, please... We want you over here to come on the show. We want to see our good old buddy Sharon, okay? So get over here. Your last album, I've got to have a song from it, and I'm going to play the video of it. Yeah. It's a wonderful song. Was this written about being homesick for New Zealand when you were away?
Yeah, it's just about I'd come home from an Australian stint at some festival over there, and I was sitting down. It was raining outside in Nelson, and the rain, I got a great vine outside my window, and there was rain, and a little yellow hammer come and landed on it, and that was the start of the song.
So we're going to listen to that song. It's called Home. It's your current single. It's absolutely beautiful clip. Catch this.
Yellow hammer in a buttercup field, hidden away but soon revealed. When it sings, beautiful thing. Rain falls on a grape leaf vine. Water will surely turn
churning them out.
Thank you.
And don't stop, please.
Oh, I love writing. I love writing. So.
Okay, now this is your current album. It's doing fantastic things overseas too, I believe.
Yeah, I've had 2 tracks on the Australian Country Tracks charts.
Now that's
actually, Home is on there now still. And the other song was No Phone, No Mail, No Internet.
I don't think anyone's getting mail these days.
Well, no, snail mail's become a thing of the
But this
past
is wonderful.
as well,
You just sat down and wrote this out, and just imagine the birds, the tranquility, and Ali singing this song.
Okay. La, da, 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 da. La, da, 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 da. Lines down, can't communicate. Should be a perfect hell, and yet we hear the bird song as we wait. The perfect start to a perfect day. Making memories you know we won't forget. No phone, no mail, no internet. No phone, no mail, no internet. You roll the dice and raise the bet. Mayfair, Park Lane, Community Chest. Our world could be a world away from all the madness every day. They say we'd miss the city life, but it hasn't happened yet. No phone, no mail, no internet. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Caught up in a web, just can't seem to break free. All we need is each other. All you need is me. No phone, no mail, no internet. No phone, no mail, no internet. Homemade wine and homemade bread will make some time for us instead. No phone, no mail, no internet. No phone, no mail, no internet. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
Beautiful. What else can I say?
It's the song and its
Ali,
simplicity.
makes me want to give you a big hug. I got all carried on.
Thank you.
I could hear the birds tweeting. I was just away there
Yeah, it's
and
just
looking
about
at the
getting
album.
away from the web. And actually, I sort of think about it now whenever I go out and go for a walk down the paddock or go up the river, or
If I just get
you know,
away.
we all need to actually get away from
It's
it occasionally,
amazing,
because I
isn't
do
it?
wonder what's going to happen with the world. Yeah.
I want to wish you all the best with the album. I know it's going fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Horseshoe Rodeo Hotel. Have a look at that. It's a beautiful album. That was just a taster. And now to our next very special guest, we have a man that's come all the way from Tauranga to be with us this evening. A wonderful artist. You're gonna love him, Mr. Grant Hawa. Grant,
My brother.
welcome.
How are you, man?
So good to see you.
It's good to be here, man.
I am a fan. We're in for a treat.
Cool, man.
and he knows it.
Well,
You got your trusty guitar there, beautiful
It's
guitar.
my baby, man.
Yeah, that's
It's just-
yours.
Yeah, man.
You made some good music, man, and you've been doing that for a while now. I asked you, are you a baby boomer?
No, I was born in 1970, so I just missed out on that
you missed
wonderful
out.
area.
Oh, yeah, you
that
missed
was-
out. Us baby boomers, you know.
I know.
You're
You guys
ganging up
got, you
on
got that swagger about you, man. It's casual, cool, you know. It's
we're
gone
casual.
now, man. It's gone, you know.
Anyway, you missed out on the baby boomer thing, but you've made up for it, I'm telling you. You come from a musical family, obviously.
Yeah, I was
you
lucky,
play
man.
music.
My house was always full of music, you know. My dad is a great singer, sort of Tom Jones style, you know.
Oh, great. Would I know him?
Bass vibrato. No, he never really sort of played professionally, but
Yeah.
man, when the beer crates come out,
Tom
we sit
Jones,
around the
Delilah and tin guitars and all
well,
that stuff, yeah.
He was a wonderful singer, and my grandfather was a great musician as well. He's one of those cats that pick up anything.
Yeah.
Just,
And mum?
Mum never really sung,
But you have music around the house.
but she loved Motown, you know. So we'd
Yeah,
always
well.
have Marvin Gaye, we'd have Smokey Robinson playing, and it just gave me that, you know, that good sort
That
of
edge.
that
Yeah.
soul groove,
Yeah,
man.
the right thing. Well, you have really got a soul groove.
Yeah, that's the kind of music I like, man.
Now, did you start writing that early at home?
I
in those
started,
early days?
No, not really. I mean, I used to like writing when I was a kid, like creative writing.
Yeah.
And I think it was just a small step from
You're
there.
talking about essay type
write,
thing,
Yeah, to writing songs. Well,
Yeah.
once I learned how to play the guitar, I was like, oh yeah, check. Put
Yeah.
this with that chord, and
You must have taken like a duck to water because you're a great guitar player.
yeah,
You have your own
I'm-
style.
I'm
You do a lot of open
all right.
tunings.
I'm all right. I'm a bit of a blues hacker, but you know, he's some wonderful guitars.
You're still living in Tauranga?
Yeah,
Is that where
that's
you-
right. I will
where the
always
family
live in-
home is?
I don't care how big, how famous we ever get. I will always live in Tauranga.
Yeah, it's a great
My
city.
kids are fifth generation on my land. You
Yes.
know, that's I
Fantastic.
watch my boys playing around. on
Right
the
through to
sand
the
tree.
family?
Yeah, right.
The land has gone right through?
Right through the family, man. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, it's really his home.
So we're going to listen to one of your songs now, a live version of one of your own original songs called So Lonely, filmed in Tauranga around about a year ago. Great clip, beautiful singing, beautiful song. Catch this.
Yeah, but you know, she don't love me, and I'm so lonely I could die. Yeah, I kiss a lot of them drinking my day, and I love to keep them home tonight. Well, I kiss a lot of them drinking my day, and I love to keep them home tonight. Yeah, but you know she don't love me. I'm so lonely I die. Whoa, whoa, it's me. Honey, don't you want me? Whoa, whoa, it's me. Baby, don't you
So Lonely, what a beautiful song. And of course, Grant wrote that. Now, Grant, is that from personal experience?
Oh yeah, man, that was some deep pain, man, come from that song, man.
So
That was,
lonely.
that was after a divorce that I had.
A divorce.
Yeah, which is always good. Good.
Just one divorce?
Good blues stuff, man.
There's only one divorce, is there?
Only one.
Yeah, let's
It's not
touch
wood, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying anymore. You'll end up getting divorced
Yeah.
second time.
So yeah, it come from a sort of a sad place for me, but I got
Yeah,
a really good
but-
song. What cool song, man, and I love playing the song. She got the house and everything else, but
Yeah, yeah, but that's what they do. Yeah, they'll get the house.
I think I got the short end of the stick on that deal.
Yeah, but then again, you're a happier man. You're out of that, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
moved
no,
on,
no,
and your life moves on. You know,
yeah,
and
sure, man,
it's
yeah,
what
man.
we're all about, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Can't
I think
get
it's a
yourself into
release
that-
too. We're really fortunate to have.
It's a
an
release.
outlet when you're actually feeling
Yes.
down. You've actually got
Yeah.
your songwriting to actually express
release.
yourself. So I can't imagine what life would be like to not have that as a vehicle.
Yeah, I call
So-
it like hitting the punching bag. You know, it was a gig. It's like hitting the bag, and you
Well, yeah.
feel a bit good afterwards.
We're going to
Yeah.
get the punch bag now. This is a bit sad because one of our great songwriters, Kiwi. This is where I do my classic clip. And I usually ask you, have you heard of him? But everyone's heard of this guy. And I felt not obligated, but I wanted to do it as a tribute to him. We all know him, he's a brother. He played on your album and sang backing vocals on your album. Mr. Graham Brazier from Hello Sailor. Just recently passed away, and we thought the classic clip tonight would be his own song, which is Blue Lady. And we're going to get back to 1978 and this performance of that very song. So let's just enjoy it.
Find myself a blue lady to help me through the night. Me and my blue lady will make this time so right, alright. Go out dancing in a club by nowhere in town. To my lady, or else she hit the street. But you know my blue lady, she's like a cop on the beat. Beneath the lamplight, she's a vampire in the night. Lady, my lady, ooh, blue lady, you know I need you. She'll never be a true lady, she's vicious like a shark. Oh, gonna need an exorcist to help you after dark. When that's over, you'll be a creature of the night.
Great song from a great musician, one of the best frontmen we have ever seen in New Zealand. And rest in peace, Mr. Graham Brazier. Love you, man. Very sad day for us all. But moving on, we have to move on. And Grant, it's been a pleasure having Ali and yourself here.
Thank you.
What I want to ask you, though, is before you go, would you do us a song, acoustic song? Now, I believe you've got a brand new song you've written.
Yeah, I just wrote this song the other day, actually, when I got your message. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
do some new
Well, I
stuff.
better write a new
Do
one.
some new stuff for the brother. So this one's called Tough Love Mama.
Tough
And it's
Love
all
Mama.
for all those mamas that exercise tough love and make their kids strong and grow healthy. Well, the boys come around for poker night, and everything was going fine. Mama showed up, and she asked if she could sit in for a while. And then proceeded to take all our money, well, didn't even leave us a dime. Me and the boys, we got a lesson from Mama that night. I got a tough little mama, Mama had spoken. Well, Mama talking, man, she ain't joking. She give me tough love, that's the kind of love I need. I'm pretty tough and I'm getting tougher on account of the loving I get from my mother. Well, tough love mama, well, she always looking out for me. My mama said, gonna make a good man out of me. Yeah, my mama said, gonna make a good man out of me. Well, I come home drunk late one night. Didn't turn out too good. Fell off mama's porch into her garden, waking up the neighborhood. Mama come out in the empty seat, wipe me on the head with a broom. Lord have mercy, then her mama sent me to my room. I got a tough love mama, and Mama has spoken. When Mama talking, then she ain't joking. Give me tough love, that's the kind of love I need. Well, I'm pretty tough, and I'm getting tougher on account of the loving I get from my mother. Well, tough love mama, well, she always looking out for me. Yeah, my mama said you're gonna make a good man out of me. Oh, yeah. Mama has spoken. When mama talking, she ain't joking. Give me tough love, kind of love I need, yeah. I'm pretty tough and I get tough on account of the love I get from my mother. Tough love, my mama, when she go looking out for me. Well, my mama said, gonna be a good man out of me.
Well, that's our show this week. And I want to thank Ali and Grant for joining us, and you at home. And until next week, same time, same place, keep on rocking.